everyone, I'm Neil. I've got an idea. It's not a super crazy idea, but it's something I've been wanting to do for a while. So staking rewards is objectively pretty amazing. It's brought a lot of new nodes online, which is great. So what's great about Algorand is that the hardware requirements for running nodes is super low. So there's a lot of people that solo stake. If you do that, though, you kind of need monitoring to make sure your nodes are participating correctly. So I had an idea. Could we capture telemetry from the node and detect if a node is offline and then automatically send an offline key registration transaction to take the node account offline? Yeah, so I looked at a few options, one of them being pre-signed transactions, the other being delegated logic SIGs, and unfortunately it's not super feasible, especially if you're on a ledger, which I am. So instead, I've put together some like a default configuration that basically allows you to get monitoring insights on your node. And so this allows you to basically react to any events that might cause some kind of availability of your node before your voting performance is kind of impacted. And so the main thing I needed to do was have a mechanism for sending alerts. Cool, so I chose a couple of tools. The first tool I chose was Vector, and the second was Axiom. Right, so Vector is an open source tool for creating observability pipelines. Essentially, it's pretty similar to most kind of pipelining systems. Receive data from sources, you filter and transform them, and then you send to a sink. And the tool runs as an agent on the node machine, and it's fully configurable. It's written by the Datadog crew, and it's quite highly performant. Essentially, the way I've configured it is to tail the node log, extract any telemetry events, and then ship them up to Axiom. Axiom is a hosted log aggregation tool with very permissible free tier, which we love. That's great. We want people to use it. And so you can query, you can dashboard, you can alert, and you can do all that kind of fun stuff. And the main thing I wanted was to be able to get an email so I could knew to send an offline key registration transaction. This is where I would demo by internet. So I did some screenshots. Here's how you do random queries if you want to. There's a simple dashboard. You can see there's block proposed, blocks accepted, etc. There I've got a LoRa link, and that'll create a key reg offline transaction that you can you can sign and you can send it and you're offline. Here's some monitors, and then this is an email alert from the monitor. And as you can see, a LoRa link there too. Hopefully this is useful. Yeah, I'll probably extend it to collect things like CPU stats and memory and disk I/O, things like that. But everything's in that GitHub. I've got a couple more things to upload. But yeah, you can customize it however you want.